Hey there, this is Irene with Loving Lessons Pediatric Sleep Consulting, where I help tired parents get sleep so they can lead their home and be the light to their family. Today, I had a great question, and it said, Hey Irene, our little one goes to sleep better since we started using melatonin. However, she is still waking up 1 to 3 times a night. It's not very consistent. She will be 4 in November. Right now, she still takes a nap every now and then. Any suggestions as why she is still waking up at nighttime? Do you know when kids actually sleep through the night? Okay, so thank you for your question. And that is a great question about melatonin. Um, so, a few things to know is that our body naturally produces melatonin during our sleep windows. And so the body secretes the hormone that lets our body know it's time to go to sleep. One thing that I would want to know or understand a little bit more is you said still takes a nap every now and then. So I would wonder, is your little one waking up more frequently at night when they do nap or sleeping better? And then what time is your little one actually going to sleep for bedtime and what time are they waking up? Because typically for children after about the age of 3.5-ish, we want to see them start to have really good quality night sleep. And so that might look like 10.5 to 11.5 hours of nighttime sleep. Now, I have seen where sometimes, yes, melatonin does help little ones go to sleep, but melatonin doesn't necessarily help them stay asleep. So if they don't have the skill of how to put themselves to sleep, then the melatonin is really not effective. So that's where maybe working to make sure our little ones are doing at bedtime, which is the easiest time of day for them to learn that skill, could be most helpful. One other thought, like not very consistent, when I read that in your question, it made me wonder if your little one is having a hard time regulating themselves. So having those regular sleep times at bedtime and then waking up could also be helpful. In general, a lot of times families will ask me, what are my views on melatonin? Again, the body naturally produces it. So when we can catch our body's melatonin production, that's, of course, the easiest way possible. If you're wondering if melatonin should be an option for your child or for your family, then I would recommend that you connect with your pediatrician and see what they say. Typically, pediatricians may recommend it for a short term, like shifting the circadian rhythm. It is not typically a long term solution for most people, unless, of course, there is a medical concern and then our children need it. So, thank you so much for that great question. Again, melatonin brings up a lot of questions for families. Try working on creating some good sleep manners at bedtime, especially with a soon-to-be 4-year-old. They can really be a part of their bedtime process and routine a lot more, and helping streamline that. And then having that consistent how do you respond to them at night can also help them know how to get back to sleep. If you notice after being uber consistent and switching things up, you may want to reach out. We can certainly connect, and I'm happy to talk to see a little bit more about what some of those things are as far as what time are they waking up and how frequently and things like that to see, if there's any other concerns. Thanks again for tuning in here at Loving Lessons, and I will look forward to connecting with you and answering your sleep questions.